Hello, today I'm going to be planting Jerusalem artichokes in this fenced-in area here. This is 11.5 feet by 11.5 feet. I ordered on eBay 2 pounds of white Jerusalem artichokes and 2 pounds of red. And I'm not sure how many of the tubers I have in here, so I'm going to separate them out and count them, and I'll see how many I can fit in this small area. I read on the internet you're supposed to bury them, I think, 6 inches deep and space them, I think it said 15 inches apart. But hopefully I can plant them all in here. Well, I got them all out of the box. The person who sent them to me planted or picked them out of their garden or harvested them out of their garden, and they packed them in sand to keep them fresh. And they're all still very firm. That's way more than it's going to fit, I think, in this area. I just wanted to plant most of them in the fenced-in area to keep them protected somewhat from animals and stuff. And any leftovers I can plant around here. So I'm gonna, I guess, get out my tape measure and just throw them on the ground where they need to be planted and see how many will fit in there. Alright, I got them all spaced out. I was able to get 3 rows of each. The red ones, I don't know how well you can see them. I had to space them a little bit closer together. I put them out from the fence a ways because the fence is buried, and I didn't want the artichoke roots to grow into the fence, because then it'd tear up the fence trying to dig them out. So there's about 7 in each row, and there's 3 rows of each. Here's the ones I had left over. I'll put those in the ground someplace else. I also have some manure compost that I'll put down with the, I guess they're called tubers. When I dig the hole, I'll mix some manure compost. And then when I get them buried, I'll mix manure compost all across the top of the soil here. That way when they start to grow in the springtime, the soil here will be pretty fertile, have lots of nutrients and stuff in it. I got all the tubers planted. The ones I had left over, I just planted over by where I park my vehicles. The deer will probably eat those, but hopefully a few of them will grow. My little hand shovel thing broke while I was planting. Luckily the ground's soft, so I was able to dig a little hole using just that. I'm going to put manure compost all over the top of this. Probably a few inches. I guess about 15 bags or so should cover it. Alright, I got all the bags laid out here. Looks like I'll use 20 instead of 15. I'm just going to cut them open and dump them out, and then try to rake them somewhat level with a rake. Here's the manure compost all dumped out. It rained yesterday, and I had a tarp over it, but the tarp has some holes where I guess mice chewed through it. So some of it was wet, that's why it looks darker. It just looks like dirt though, it doesn't smell. But I'm going to assume it is what it says it is manure compost. Here's all the compost spread out. It's not very thick, I think it's only like ½ inch. I said it'll be even less when it rains, and compacts it down some. So hopefully this will be a nice Jerusalem artichoke garden for next year. They're supposed to grow like weeds, so I don't think they'll need all that much care. Thanks for watching.